Please don't forget subscribe to the channel and hit the bell to get notified of new daily videos.
I was fresh out of my master's program, buzzing with ambition. Landing an internship at ETHA Design Group, one of the most prestigious architectural firms, felt like hitting the jackpot. My ultimate goal was a full-time associate position, especially after being assigned to the Skyline Tower project, a potential career maker. My direct mentor was Ms. Smathers, a senior architect. From day one, Smathers seemed to have it out for me. She was an insecure tyrant, known for micromanaging, belittling her juniors, and subtly taking credit for their innovative ideas. I'd heard whispers from other interns about her losing files or misplacing sketches, always blaming the junior for being disorganized. I was meticulous, triple-checking everything, but her reputation made me wary. The culmination came right before the final client pitch for Skyline Tower. Weeks of my sleepless nights, rendering complex structural models and designing intricate facade details, were riding on this. My entire portfolio for ETHA, the one that would secure my job, was contained in those files. I'd learned early that Smathers' word was law, and her memory, conveniently, was unreliable. After a close call where she nearly sabotaged a smaller presentation of mine by claiming I hadn't delivered critical drawings, I initiated my own personal insurance policy. Every single file I worked on, every design iteration, every email correspondence related to a project, was meticulously saved not just on the company's server, but also backed up daily to a personal, encrypted cloud drive. The file names included timestamps down to the second. More than that, I started keeping my phone recording in my pocket during any one-on-one meeting with Smathers or during critical project discussions. It was always on silent, screen off, but capturing every word. I called it my digital paper trail, and it would prove to be my salvation. I also discreetly reached out to a few other interns and junior architects who had left the firm under questionable circumstances, gathering their stories of Smathers' similar file disappearances and credit theft, offering a pattern of behavior. The day before the final pitch, Smathers called me into her office, a grim smile playing on her lips. She informed me, with feigned regret, that my entire folder for the Skyline Tower project was missing from the shared server. "A grave oversight, Kai," she'd said. "How could you be so careless with such important files? This shows a profound lack of responsibility. I'm afraid your offer for a full-time position is now in serious jeopardy and will have to present without your contributions." My heart hammered, but I kept my face neutral. This was it. I calmly explained that I had submitted everything, ensuring all files were correctly uploaded. She just shook her head, dismissing me with a wave of her hand, already drafting an email to the partners outlining my supposed failure. I didn't argue. I went straight to HR and requested an urgent meeting with the firm's managing partners, Mr. Jensen and Ms. Chen, citing serious concerns about project integrity and workplace conduct. They were skeptical but agreed. During the meeting with Smathers present, she reiterated her accusations, painting me as incompetent and negligent. Then I opened my personal laptop. "With all due respect, Ms. Smathers," I began, "I foresaw this possibility." I projected my cloud drive onto the screen, displaying an impeccably organized folder containing every single Skyline Tower file, each with a timestamp proving its creation and upload before the deadline. Gasps filled the room. Smathers' face turned ashen. "And just in case anyone questions the veracity of these backups," I continued, "I also have a record of our discussions." I then played excerpts from my phone recordings. Smathers explicitly telling me in one instance not to clutter the server with redundant backups. In another, her belittling my design choices in private while praising them to me. And finally, her denying ever receiving certain critical components of my work. The most damning clip was a muffled recording from a casual conversation where she admitted to a colleague, "Just delete Kai's old models. I'll say he didn't submit them." Need to clear space for my vision. The air in the room became thick with tension. Managing partners looked absolutely furious. Ms. Chen stopped the recording. "I think that's quite enough, Kai," she said, her voice tight with suppressed anger. Smathers was speechless, her face contorted in a mask of pure terror. I was asked to step out. Through the closed door, I could hear raised voices, Smathers desperate, stuttering excuses drowned out by the partner's incensed tones. By the end of the day, an email circulated. Ms. Smathers was no longer with Etha Design Group, effective immediately. Her departure was so swift and public that within a week, word had spread across the industry like wildfire. She was effectively blacklisted, her reputation as a visionary architect utterly destroyed. My full-time offer was not only confirmed, but I was fast-tracked onto a new, even more prominent project, with a bonus for exceptional diligence. The Sky Tower project, with my designs, was a resounding success. It was a bitter lesson, but watching justice unfold, knowing I protected my career and others from her malice, was the most satisfying reward imaginable. Every minute spent meticulously backing up and recording was worth it.
If you enjoyed this video, please hit the thumbs up button to like it. And please do subscribe to support the channel.